Hello, my good learners. I'm back here for the next lesson in our class of mathematics. We last have a topic of solving linear equations that involve two unknowns. We had worked out some questions. We were dealing with the whole numbers and also fraction. Now today, like I promised that I will do the ones involving some decimals. So remember, my good learners, the concept will remain the same. Step 1, followed by step 2, followed by the next step and the last step. They are just the same. The only thing that you just need to remember is how now to work with decimals. Only that. Let's check it out. Here we have an example of a question we are going to use to see how do we work with these decimals in these equations. Remember, we still work with two unknowns. Our unknowns here are y and x, and we want to get the value of each. So let's name the first one as equation 1. We use Roman numbers. Then this next one, equation 2. Now, how do we do it? For example, now step 1, express one unknown in terms of the other unknown. In our case here, I'll choose to express x in terms of y. I'll do this. This negative x, I will bring it to the other side of equal sign to be positive x. Then this positive 0.3, I will bring it this side to be a negative. So already I have 2y here. I'll have negative 0.3. My learners, does it make sense? Yeah. Now, in other words, we can write it as x is equal to 2y minus 0.3. So this is how we are going to express, or we have expressed now x in terms of y. Let's see. We want to now use equation 2. And the next step, that is step number 2, is substitution. Actually, remember, we are still using the first method. In the previous class, I told you we have two methods of solving this linear equation with the two unknowns, the substitution method and the elimination method. So we are still working with the substitution method. So let's see. We want to substitute. In this case here, where there is x, we shall replace with 2y plus 0.3. Now we have 2y here, 2y plus 2x. 2x. What is the value of our x? The value of our x is 2y minus 0.3. Look at that. Very simple. Just follow step by step. Where there is x now, we are putting the value of x. Let's continue. 2x now equal sign, then 1.8. We have expressed equation 2 in terms of y to replace the value of x. Now, let's open the bracket. Go step by step. 2y plus. Remember, we want to use this positive number. Now we are multiplying by a positive number here. Positive times positive is positive. 2 times 2y, you will get 4y. Positive 2 times negative 0.3. Positive times negative, you will get negative. So 2 times 0.3, you get 0.6. So we have our negative 0.6. Then equal sign, what do you have here? 1.8. The third step, collect the like terms. So we shall have our 2y together with 4y. Then this one here, this negative, the known. Remember when we talk about collecting the like terms, we have two terms here. We have the known that is negative 0.6 and 1.8, and we have the unknown 2y plus 4y. In short, we have unknown y and the known, the numbers here. Clear? Let's continue. So the unknowns, which is 2y plus and 4y, we put them to the left. Then we shall have our, this one, you bring it this side. It will be positive 0.6. So we have equal sign 1.8 plus 0.6. 2y plus 4y, you'll get your 6y is equal to, if you add 1.8 to 0.4, you'll get your 2.4. Yeah. Then what next? How do we get the value of y? Divide by the coefficient, which is 6. 6. What you do this side, do it the other side. 6 cancel 6. 6 goes here once. 6 goes here 0.4. So our y is equal to 0.4. Very nice. And now we have got the value of one unknown, which is the value of y. How do we get the value of x? Remember, we have to get the value of the two unknowns. Here we said that x is equal to 2y minus 0.3. So x is equal to 2y. Our y is 0.4 minus 0.3. Look at that. 2 times 0.4, you'll get 0.8. Are we together, my learners? Minus 0.3. Right? 0.8 minus 0.3. What do you get? You get 0.5. And that is the value of x. Wonderful. And now we have the value of x. Yeah. Sometimes we can try to prove. You can come now, substitute again. Where there is x, put 0.5. Then you have y here, 0.4. Can it give you 0.3? For example, now 2, we want to prove it. 2 times 0.4, you will get 0.8 minus x is 0.5. 0.5. Does this one give us 0.3? Yes. So the values of our two unknowns are very correct. My learners, is there anything hard in mathematics? It looks like complicated, but when you follow the steps, the correct concepts, these questions will be as easy as ABC. Now, with Mwalimu John, you'll find it even simpler because I'm even trying to use the simplest language in mathematics so that you get it right. What is important here is the correct concept. So always get it right with Mwalimu John. Thank you, and thank you for support. Keep viewing my videos on my YouTube channel at Mwalimu John 001. Turus.